It's the Frank Show. What? The Frank Show. Come on, the Frank Show. What? The Frank Show. Come on, the Frank Show. What? The Frank Show. Come on, Frank Show. It's time for the show. Aloha, headsets. Frankie Boy here, and it is time for the Frank Show. Now we have some spectacular news for this ever-growing community that we have going on right now. First up, I gotta let you all know the big news is it's StarBlood Arena. One of my favorite games is free now for all PlayStation Plus users. Now, if you don't have PlayStation Plus and you're a PlayStation VR user, at this point, it's turning into a no-brainer. First up, we get Riggs. Next up, we get Rush of Blood. And now, 3 months basically in a row, actually 4, because we got Riggs for 2 months, and we get another game for the PlayStation VR for free with PS Plus. And with all the things that Sony's been saying lately in the media about how they are pushing PSVR, they're not even as focused on third-party titles as much. They want to focus on VR. I have a big feeling, especially with how large our catalog is continuing to grow, that in the foreseeable future, we're going to continue to get either PSVR games free with PS Plus or PSVR-supported games free with PS Plus, not to make everyone upset, because you know what? It is a smart deal. Now, more about StarBlood Arena. If you have not played this game, I definitely suggest you guys check it out, especially if you got PS Plus, because I mean, it is free, and it is really the only Twitch multiplayer shooter on PlayStation VR at this moment, and boy, is it a hell of a lot of fun. When I got it, I played for like 3 days straight and didn't even stop. You're flying around in a ship every which way, and take it slow, you guys. If you just get in your headset, you're hopping into this game, take your time, because this one does move you around every which way, but you get to aim with your head, and you get to shoot people out of the sky, and you keep doing it, and you keep gaining points, and you keep getting stronger. I mean, it's fun, and you can just knock people out if you know what you're doing, and zip around this way and that way, and blow I mean, it's very addicting, and I can't believe it's free, and they finally fixed all their server issues to old players, and they did have some server issues yesterday, but all that is fixed as well, and everything is working solid now. If you have a problem with any kind of matchmaking or anything, if you have one buddy on PSVR, and you can find buddies, because you can hop into my community, PSVR Frank, and the headsets, join that up and find people to play, or you can hop into Discord and find people to play, or you can just ask on a YouTube channel and say, hey, I want to crew up. If you hop into a crew, you'll find multiplayer matches like that. And even if you just do normal game, with how many people we have hopping on right now, I mean, we got dozens and dozens of more people playing this game at the moment. You're going to find a game, you guys, so don't worry. This one is fantastic. You are not going to be wasting those few gigabytes on your hard drive to download it. And if you don't have PS Plus, I definitely suggest grabbing it. It's great. Or just grab PS Plus, because you get it for free for a month. I mean, you keep it forever, and if you ever get PS Plus again in the future, you like stuff, you get to keep these games. They don't just disappear. They just sit on your hard drive, and they say, hey, get PS Plus again, and you can play us. Now, on to some other news. We got we got a new announcement trailer for Cold Iron. Now, you guys, this one looks very interesting. They're touting themselves as their first VR, first-person puzzle shooter. Now, I don't know what the hell that means, and you get to play a demonic pistol, which, I mean, who the hell doesn't want to do that? So I think that it's going to be a very interesting game. Now, the teaser didn't do anything but tease us. I mean, that's the point. And it is coming to us on January 30th, so we really don't have to wait that long. I'm pretty sure they're just going to wait and boom, it's going to come out. But it looks cool. I cannot wait to find out more, and we are going to be checking out more as life goes on. Next up, another game. I mean, we talked about it months ago, but now we have a stronger, like, official thing. The trophies for Happy Drama popped in the PlayStation Store, which means it's probably right around the corner. It is already out in Asian territories. Also, you guys, I said corner, not crummer. And if you want to get it, I mean, you can make an Asian account, but it's probably going to come our way soon. It's fun. It's a little rhythm game, and I like rhythm games in VR. I like doing my move sticks like drums, and so I'm excited to play this one. I know a lot of you guys that like the Xylobone in Accounting Plus are going to probably love having a full game. You get to beat on drums with your move stick. So, hey, Happy Drama coming our way soon. Now, if for some weird reason you have a PlayStation VR and you're living under a rock and you have not grabbed Skyrim VR or Doom VFR. Right now, if you live in North America, and I think Canada, because I'm pretty sure Newegg ships there as well, you can grab Skyrim VR, and you can get Doom VFR for free. Now, that is an awesome deal, because Skyrim is a fantastic game, and Doom was built for VR. It really is a great game if you play with the DualShock 4, or you play with the aim controller. The moves need a little bit of work, but aim controller, DualShock 4, mwah, mwah, beautiful, so much fun. So definitely, you guys, check that deal out. I will, I'll link it in the description if I remember, but honestly, just Newegg and Skyrim VR, it's going to pop up. I think it lasts until the end of the week or until Thursday or next week, or so you might have like a day or two more, so hop on it. All right, you guys, now, finally, one last little tidbit of information before we get on to what you guys have been waiting for, and that is that PlayStation VR was in one scene on the show Black Mirror. Now, a lot of you guys, Black Mirror fans out there, Frankie has personally not given it the time of day. I watched the first episode with the pigs thing, and I get it. I mean, oh, brain, well, we're messing with your brain show, the future, blah, 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 dystopian, hey, well, I mean, whatever. I get enough of that every single day and living in my brain. So, hey, what you gonna do? I might check it out if I get some time, but really, I think I'd rather just play more VR games. But, and for those of you that are fans, they did put our baby in the background of a scene. I don't know if they're ever going to use it in the future, but it's nice to know they got a VR on set because PSVR is king, and I do like to see it in the background. Now, on to everybody's favorite, Frank. I'm going to try to switch it up. I did the song for a little while, you guys. We're going to switch it up. We're going to do a little Ask Frank so to sound silly. Now, first question is from, I got to check the computer, Thomas R. And Thomas R. says, hey, Frankie, we going to do Rec Room meetups. Now, honestly, that is up to you guys. It was something I was thinking of doing, and Frankie's not got, like, a whole lot of time to play. And with Rec Room meetups, I was thinking, like, yeah, we could designate a certain time, and that way you guys know for sure I'm going to be in this room. We could even maybe make our own, like, community room and deck it out, have it cool, open all the time. I don't know, you guys. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. I mean, that's what they're for. So should we do those? And Cahill Carlson says, hey, Frankie, can you use your PSVR for flat games? And if so, how is it? Now, Cahill, I'm sorry if I massacred your name. You definitely can, and it varies from game to game. Now, some games like first-person shooters are awesome. I mean, it really does feel pretty cool. At first, it's a little bit jarring, but you get into it and you start feeling it, and you're great. Now, third-person adventure games are cool too, but there are some awkward ones that just don't seem to work. Or if you have to look all over the screen, or you're busy looking sometimes because it's so close to your face, it's difficult to see maybe a little something over here or over there. But most games are pretty good. I like them. I mean, honestly, I can have fun playing them like that if you don't have the option. You know what I mean? Normally, you're going to want to play on a TV because who can't beat the resolution? But if you want to just lay back in your bed, put your PSVR on, and play some on Destiny 2 or something, you can do it. And it is fine. You're going to like it. All right, Justin Wells says, hey, Frankie, what is your PSN? Justin, guess what? It's PSVR, Frank. And you guys, now with the new app updated, it's actually a whole lot easier to get friend requests. So I have been much more on top of it. If you know you sent me a friend request and I did accept it. And if I have not, I am sorry. And if you sent me a message on PSN and I did not get back to you as quick as possible, I'm sorry, you guys. I don't check those messages often. I got Facebook, I got Twitter, I got YouTube, I got Discord, and lastly, PSN to check the messages. And I mean, PlayStation's not super social like that yet. So if you're sending me them on those, I'm so sorry if I haven't gotten to those yet, but I promise you, I try to get to them. If it's really important, hit me up on Facebook. I promise you, I'll get to that right away. All right, now, Freddie Arellano says, hey, Frankie, NBA 2K VR has Move support. Yeah, Freddie, I was actually surprised myself. Now, I checked this out. It did not have it at launch. They added it in later, so if you do have 2K VR, check it back out, because it's not as bad with Move support. It's actually a much better game. It's still not exactly what I wanted, but thank God it's not just that god-awful mess that it was when it first came out. All right, Martin Vermouth here is having some move tracking issues when they are in proximity and when they're a bit close to the headset. Now those are reclusion issues, buddy, which means that your camera is looking at those lights, seeing them as one light, and making them flip out. Same with on your headset, seeing them in the same lights, making them flip out. Don't worry, buddy. It's just what's going to happen. It happens with even the top-end VR systems. If you put the two controllers too close together, if you get them too close to your head, you get weird issues because that's just where we are in this world. Computers are not smart enough to know that we're stacking them them on top of each other. Maybe one day we'll get there. Maybe we don't want to get there, but we're not quite there yet. So don't worry. Nothing wrong with your hardware. Happens to the best of us. And finally, JFunk13 says, hey, Frankie, is there still a Spark community? And also, what are some good workout games? Now, JFunk, honestly, there are a lot of great workout games. Hollow Ball is one that will really get you moving. If you can't, Spark will definitely get you sweating. It's probably the #1 workout game that I can suggest because it gets that adrenaline pumping. It gets that want to, like, compete and kind of, like, beat the other player or just learn and get better with the game going that a lot of other games can't do because it doesn't have that other human element. But honestly, any game with move controllers that has you, if you want to stand up, can be turned into like somewhat of an exercise game to a certain degree because you don't have to sit still. You can turn every single VR game into an experience, and I promise you, if you play the games like that, you'll be much better at the games. Like, don't just like put your headset on and think like, oh, I'm just gonna play this game today. You know what? I am in here and I'm in virtual reality now, and I'm just gonna play this game. No. Be the game. Be the Zen master. Wax on, wax off the game. You know what I mean? Enter that. I am the commando. I'm gonna take down these guys and shoot them all over the place. That's what you gotta be. Get down on the ground. Jump over here. Jump over there. And I promise you, especially with like 5-point PvP, you will do better. And you will feel more immersed. You will have fun with the game. The other day, I was playing some ping pong, and I got like one of those like tracker things. You guys don't care about those because you don't care about anything, not PSVR. But I was playing the ping pong thing, and I got so into it and like yelling at the guy I was playing with. I went in for the shot and tried to lean on the table and fell over and unplugged everything and knocked down all my setup. And VR has the ability to do that if you let it. Like, it does a fantastic job on its own. It does so well on its own, like tricking your senses and letting you have a good time. But if you let it, like, if you let yourself get completely immersed in the game, it's next level, dude. I mean, just give in and have a great time. Honestly, I don't know how I got to this point to change it, to be truthfully honest. I don't even know what the question was anymore, but you're beautiful. Thank you for asking. I hope you guys enjoyed Ask Frank. We're bringing the Ask Frank back. I've been trying to do it. I'm bad. If you guys want to have your question featured on Ask Frank, then leave the hashtag, boom, right there, hashtag Ask Frank. I'm going to put that in post, and you will be answered probably quicker than if you don't put it. If you just put a question mark, I filter for question marks, but if you put Ask Frank, and I see a lot of those, I can filter for Ask Frank, and it's a lot easier. It's entirely up to you. If you don't care, and if you just personally want to ask me a question, if it's interesting or important, if you think, like, Frankie's not even going to answer my question, I don't want to read it, send me it on Facebook. I bet you $1 million that I will answer your question. All right, you guys, thank you for coming through. Another Frank show in the bag. It's been a couple days. I took a tiny break because he said he didn't mind, and I was exhausted. And I have so much to do because in a couple days we are heading to Sweden to check out Apex Construct on the PlayStation VR. Coming first to PlayStation VR. And honestly, I think most of the other guys are PC people, except for maybe 1 or 2 other people. So I think that there's not going to be a lot of us just wanting to play the PSVR build. See, boy, Frankie may have one of the most exclusive scoops. And I promise you, I will get all the little tiny scoops for you guys. So if you have any questions about the game, now is the time to ask me. So please, you guys, leave that in the comments with the, let's say, leave the hashtag ask Sweden. Ask Sweden, and then leave the, or ask Apex, whatever you guys want. I don't care. Whatever you guys want to leave. Just put a question mark and say, Frankie, answer this damn question. Ask the people in Sweden. So Apex Construct, if you guys have any questions about the game, please let me know, and I will do my best to ask the devs and get those answered in a video for all of you, as you know I always do, because I am your boy. Now, thank you for coming through. You're beautiful. Most amazing community in the world. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thumbs up. And if you think I deserve one as well, then you know what? Hey, you give me one too. But more important than all of that is that if you're new to this channel, I mean, honestly, if you got PlayStation VR, you're watching this channel, you press subscribe. If you made it this far in the video, you can put up with me. And I promise you, if you can't put up with me, you get used to me in time. That's how it always happens now. Like I was saying, friggin' subscribe. I mean, come on. I got everything PlayStation VR. I got it all. I mean, come on. All right, smooches, you guys gotta go. Bye.